Oh, Jesus. For Christmas, we were gifted this really cool King Arthur, the Big Book of Bread. And as you can tell, I've got a couple ideas marked out already. I think it's gonna be my New Year's goal to make it through this whole book. Because why not? But for today, I've marked out this focaccia because that looks fun. And I've never made a focaccia that wasn't sourdough based. So we're gonna try it together. Let's see what we can do. I've got my big bowl. Let's get started. I don't know. It says to add 6 cups and 2 tablespoons of all-purpose flour. I would normally never use all-purpose flour for any bread recipe, but I'm gonna follow this exactly to a T so I don't mess anything up. Okay, it says to do 2 1/4 cups of warm water. I am gonna eyeball that, unfortunately. I'm not gonna measure out a temperature for the water. I'm just gonna put in something that feels warm to the touch but isn't scalding hot. So there's my 2 cups. It says 3 tablespoons of olive oil, 2 1/4 teaspoons of salt. And y'all can't expect me to measure that out, do ya? And then I have to put 2 teaspoons of my active yeast right in here. Mix with the handle of a wooden spoon until no dry spots remain. The dough will be shaggy and sticky. Okay. Why I can't use the actual other end of the spoon, I don't know. But like I said, I'm just gonna do what it says and nothing different. This is the consistency it says to mix to a shaggy dough that is completely wet. That is about what we're gonna look like, okay? It does not say what to cover it with, but it does want us to rest the dough for 15 minutes, 4 times, and in between each time we're gonna do stretch and folds. I'll come back and show you guys all of that. That'll be fine. It doesn't say what to cover it with. I'm gonna do a wet, this is a warm, damp, Banneton cover. This is just a cloth cover. I'm gonna use this because I think for short-term use, I kind of want the moisture. So I stretch that over my bowl, set it here. We're gonna set a timer for 15 minutes and we'll be right back. We're back. Side quest, I just made this banana bread as well. Look how beautiful that is. Don't play with me. All right, I'm gonna try to do this where you guys can see it. With a wet hand, freshly wet, fully wet. I am going to perform, it says 8 to 10 bowl folds. So that means I grip a piece of my dough, I pull it up, I smash it down. I turn a 1/4 turn. I grab my dough. It's supposed to I'm just folding it over itself. Okay, it's a little hard to do right now. That's 3. Once we get it a little more worked, it'll be easier to do. This is what our dough looks like now, right? We went from shaggy to this after 10